Oh, hey y'all, what's going on? My camera's a little crooked here. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I apologize right from the get-go. I've been a little lax on getting some content out to you. Man, I've just been busy. Been trying to raise some money for doing these projects. So I've got a bunch of things going on right now. Well, let me show you what I'm doing anyway. If you didn't know, or if you're a subscriber, I appreciate you being a subscriber. If you're new to the channel, make sure and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, notification bell so you get all the latest updates, and comment and share with your friends. I greatly appreciate it. So what we're doing here is I got a bunch of projects. I got contacted by a friend of mine to look at this 4L60E that he's had several people in, and sounds like he got done wrong on it. So some preliminary things. You can see I've got it tore down here on the bench. Here's the 2.4 band. This is a red Alto band, and you can see it's burnt right in the center. And what I can tell you from this so far is that the band was set up too tight, and it the shell, this is a reverse input shell, and right here in the center you can see it's discolored a little bit. Let me get a little closer there, but you can actually feel a ridge in the center of that. Now why it's wearing that way, I'm not sure, but we are not putting a new band on that. That'll never live. But then he had the 3/4 clutches. This is an M32 pack buildup, which makes damn gnats. Which gives it 8 frictions instead of the standard 6. And there's a good one for you that's just burnt to crisp, and they're all coned. So that one was definitely slipping. And some other things. The pump, however, it did have an upgraded reverse boost valve in it, and the regulator, TV regulator. So that was good, but the pump is really, it's scored on the inside. I'm not going to take it back apart now, but you'll see that in one of the other videos coming up, because I've got a whole breakdown of this transmission and going through inspection, so I'm just going to hit and miss on it real quick. It's also got a Sonex upgraded low reverse. You can tell it's got the center section. This is the Sonex kit where it takes the pressure off of the thrust bearing. It's a good setup. And it burnt the forward clutches up a little. Well, it didn't burn them up. They're just worn really bad. But anyway, so we're going to get him all fixed back up and go through it again, and I'm going to make sure that everything's right on it. He ordered a Sonex Sure Cure kit, which that's a bad to the bone kit, I'm going to tell you. It works really good. But I'll walk you through that and the installation of it. And like I said, that's coming through up on all the videos. His case is this one right here underneath the plastic. It's cleaned. I put them in, the yellow plastic garbage bags, just to keep dirt and everything out of them. Because I'm real picky on my, making sure that, things stay as clean as humanly possible, which it's tough in this barn. As you can see, I got crap on the floor because the roof up there has got that gap right there in the deal, and it blows all that debris and everything in there. There's no real way around it. And then this one is our 4L80E. Customer finally brought me funds today to get the parts ordered for that, so we're going to get rolling on that dude. And all of the parts for his are in that tub there. All the parts for the 4L60 are in that tub right there. Scarlett 700 R4, I'm still working on trying to get the case a little cleaner on it. I've cleaned up the tune port runners and upper plenum for trying to get the donor running. Still working on getting the donor fuel rail back together, and we'll get it back on the car and test out our makeshift fuel pump setup. It should work, but you know, like I said, it's just temporary. And then also on the 4L80, customer brought me his transfer case, so we're going to go through that too. And that is just a 263 HD. It's not an XHD. It is out of a 3/4 ton, so it's the lighter of the two models. It still works. You can't turn it, and the biggest thing I noticed on this is that there, which that's not a good sign. Anyway, there's the rest of the 4L60E parts I took to the shop and when I took to my work and got them all cleaned up. And then in this box here, he brought me a new reverse input housing and I like the Kevlar bands when I do these builds. I think the Kevlar band holds up better than the Red Alto, but there is a Kevlar wide band. Like I said, I seem to prefer these a little better. See, it's made by Ray Bestis. I like Ray Bestis stuff. Borg Warner's just as good, but I like the Ray Bestis stuff. A lot of their stuff seems to work better for me. Everybody does things different. But yeah, so, well, here's the forward clutches I was telling you about. This is a overrun steel. As you can see, it's blue, so we're replacing that. The other one was alright, but this one wasn't. And then if you look at these, I'm sorry about the ding in the keys in ignition. These Ford frictions, get the camera to focus here. I don't think it's going to. But they're really thin. There's not much of the material left. So anyway, so that's what we got cooking. And off camera, I needed to get the Toyota fixed. It had a ruptured brake line, which on a Toyota it's rather difficult to do, but just because of the way they're designed, they got two brake lines that go to the rear and the proportion valves in the rear, which, like I said, it's kind of weird. But anyway, so I had to get one of those lines replaced, and got that done and got it back on the road. Bessie here, she's been having continual problems with an EGR valve getting plugged up with some sort of debris, and I don't know where it's coming from. The only thing I can come up with is maybe the manifold is starting to flake off on the rear exhaust manifold, and it spits little chunks of what looks to be either steel or something else, and it plugs up the valve on the EGR valve. And then it sounds like it's got monster cams in it, and it just starts loping. It's kind of funny, but it don't idle worth a crap. So anyway, this is just going to be a short one. There probably won't be much editing to it. I'm just going to get you out and let you know that I've got a slew of videos that I'm working on all at one time, so I haven't had a chance to get them to the point where I could get them out to you So I apologize for that. Again, I thank you all for sticking with me, being a subscriber, and the new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm glad to see you come aboard. So with that being said, until next video, take care of yourself, take care of each other. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.